Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with V. If you're new here, welcome. So glad you stopped by. Hope that you'll hit that like button, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. Anyway, we're going to do a coffee chat and whip. And I'll tell you a little bit about what I am doing for the black and white. I never did get the other canvas, so I will show you what I plan on doing for that instead. But let's go ahead and go to the other camera. In just one moment. As you can see, this is not the regular black and white canvas. In fact, it doesn't look anything like it. But I had looked through my whole stash thinking that maybe I had a horse. But the closest thing that I had was a unicorn. So this is what I have decided to do. This is just a 30 by 40. This is a painting that I got off of Temu. And I have actually done the black and white once before. It was a present for my mom. In fact, once a few people have finished with their black and whites, I'll probably show y'all a picture of it completed and the way that I have it hanging on her wall at the nursing home where she's at. But anyway, I was going to go ahead and get another one and do it for myself to put up here, but things didn't quite work out that way. Whenever I went to get it, they didn't have it in stock at that time. And then, okay, let's hope that I don't go into a coughing fit again. But I was hoping Tuesday that I would get all of my videos recorded for the week, and that just did not happen. Tuesday, I woke up feeling really, really bad. I didn't want to do anything. I did, however, diamond paint a little bit and finished my So Many Books, So Little Time. Other than that one, I've been working on this painting, and I also finished another painting, but I will have to show you that in a completion video. I'll probably go ahead whenever I finish these two canvases, because this is not the only canvas that I am working on. The other canvas that I'm going to be working on, and in my coffee chat and whips, you may not, I won't even tell you which one it's going to be. But this is the mystery painting that I got off of Temu. And it's a black and white canvas is the only reason that I thought of this one. But anyway, I want to see how this one turns out anyway, because all of my mystery paintings that I've done, for the most part, have been in square drills. And this one is round drills. So I thought that I would go ahead and give it a try, see how well it turned out. Take that back. I did do one whenever I first started diamond painting that was round. And it was a flower, so it worked out pretty well. It was okay. But just curious to see how this one's going to turn out with it being a round drill and the white background. But anyway, those are the two canvases that I'm going to do. I'm going to say this, and do not hold me to it, because the way my week has went, it's just not happened so far. But I'm going to try to record the other DAC stash video this afternoon and get that up by tomorrow. But don't hold me to that, because I was going to record all those videos Tuesday, and I was sick. And then Wednesday, I thought, well, I might go out to the camper, and we got busy to record, and we got busy, and that didn't happen. And then I thought, well, Thursday, I'll be able to do that. Oh, and Wednesday also, I was expecting my daughter to get off work at 4, but she didn't get here till 6. So I wasn't able to do anything after that because then I had to start with dinner and all that. But anyway, so I thought Thursday, I'll have the house to myself. I managed to get that one video recorded that I put up yesterday. And I thought, well, I had to go and do grocery shopping and go and see my mom. And then I thought, well, as soon as my daughter picks up the kids, which should once again be around 4 o'clock, I'll be able to do some more recording. Once the kids go home and all that, well, once again, she didn't get here till almost 6. And I wouldn't have had enough time to record and edit and post it in time. So once again, I decided to try to do this today. I do have to work today at the shop. Can y'all even see what I'm working on? Okay, I'm working right here, and I've just started the horn of this one. And then I'll probably do this little section, and that will be all I'll be able to do today. But anyway, my grandson has an appointment with his therapist today, so I'm going to give them the painting to take down there to him. I do have to get a lint roller before I send it down there, though. I could not find my lint roller because on the back it happened to slide down one time and it got some stuff, some hair and stuff from the cats on it, but that's no big deal. I'll be able to get that off pretty easy. I will be so glad when this season is over with and the weather quits changing. And like today, it's supposed to be hot, but it's not supposed to be humid, so it shouldn't be that bad. But my allergies are completely messed up with all this stuff going. It seems like I've had a cough for the last month because of it. Sorry. Had to get a drink of my coffee real quick. Right now we're working on the A's. And once I finish this little section right here, I'll turn off the lightpad and show you what it looks like so far. I really like this one. It's got a lot of pink in it. Love that color. I wish that I could have got the black and white, but now I've got to start saving up a little bit of money again because so many things going on right now. I've got to, hopefully here pretty soon, I'll be able to buy a new washer because right now, whenever I do laundry, and I used to be able just to fill it half full and it would be fine. Now I can barely even fill it a quarter full, and it's constantly getting off balance. So it takes me 3 times as long to do laundry, but in the scheme of things, if I took them all down to the laundromat, it would cost me more than that. So I keep just milking it out until I can get a new one. And that's another reason why in the end I decided not to go buy that canvas. I have bought some budget-friendly canvases in the last few months, but I'm really trying to stay away from the more expensive ones. Sorry about that. And whenever I do get the budget-friendly ones lately, I've been trying to get the multi-packs that are a better deal. And there's a few other things I want to get, but we'll see how well that turns out. Where did it go? Okay, so let's go ahead and get the T's in this one. I've got a painting out in the camper that I was doing out there, but I'll probably end up bringing it in, and it will now be my on-the-go painting. It's the flower one that I was working on for one of my coffee chat and WIPs. It's a very pretty painting, and it does look very similar to the picture, but I didn't realize how much green was in the sunflowers, so that there's nothing wrong with the actual canvas. That's just my personal opinion on the picture of it. So it will turn out, it'll turn out just fine. It's just the sunflowers have a little more green in them than I would like. P. I keep trying to grab these and I cannot grab these ones. Okay. Let's get this one out. I've got 2 different paintings kitted up in this one case, and I've got different stickers on that so that I know the difference. But I've already caught myself a couple times grabbing the wrong ones. So what I need to do is lay something over the one that I'm not working on. That way I cannot see that part, and I'm not going to grab the wrong drills. Normally I can keep it pretty straight, but last night I was working on this one and I kept grabbing the wrong one, so I just put my little, it's like a desk calendar mouse pad that I had laying here. I just put it right here, and I'm just laying it over the bottom part of this case because it's the one that has the drills for the mystery painting. And I really don't want this painting messed up, so I will try to do my best. Before I decided that I was going to record this video, my cat was inside and I literally had to go over there and shake her food bowl to make it to where the food covered the whole bottom so she would quit meowing at me to get her food, which she had half a bowl of food over there. It just, she could see the bottom of it, so she didn't want to eat it. So Had to do that, and then after she ate, she kept coming over here, jumping on my chair and the desk and everything else. So I had to go ahead and put her outside. As much as I love her, I can't have her jumping on my computer and stuff, and whenever she wants my attention and I'm not giving it to her, that's the first thing that she tries to jump on. But anyway, I had the kids till 6 o'clock 2 times this week. So I have not been able to record hardly any videos. I did watch your video, Becky, I've watched a couple of them in the last few days. I saw the one where you asked me about places to go in Arkansas. I know it's probably too late, but there is a scenic train that runs out of Van Buren that I went on years ago. I haven't since went on it since COVID has happened, but I don't know what the schedule is for it now or anything like that, but it was a pretty ride whenever I went on it years ago. And I actually really enjoyed it, so maybe it might be something you might look into for next time. As far as other things, I normally go camping, is what we either go camping or to the casinos, which I think you said on one of your videos you didn't gamble much, so the casinos might not be the best place. But that scenic train in Van Buren was pretty nice. But like I said, I haven't been on it in years, and I'm not sure what the schedule on it is anymore. Hopefully they've got it back up and running again. But anyway, that's one thing I would recommend if it's running again. And then I also saw your video on your new pins that were like this. To be honest, I really don't care for these pins. I thought it would be good whenever I'm on the go and stuff, but the wax that's in these is very, very weird feeling, and it gets all over your drills. And if you store your pins, be sure that you unscrew whenever you're done with them. You unscrew it a little bit so that it pulls the plunger up a little bit so that the wax doesn't seep through the end while it's just sitting there in your container, because I've had that happen several times with this pen. I tried to give them a try. I didn't like it. If you do like these pens, let me know and I will go ahead and send you this one as well. Because I don't use it. It's just not my type of pen. I would rather myself deal with the wax, having to refill my wax all the time. But one thing you can do to place your AB drills is, I know you don't use a multi-placer very often, but if you put wax in it, you can actually get use your multi-placer and just pick up one at a time and set it wherever you're setting it at. And normally that will make it to where it will not pull the wax out of the pen. I don't know why that works, but on the multi-placer end, you can place one diamond at a time with your pen and it won't pull out the wax. That's one of the reasons I have a love-hate relationship with ABs, is because they are always pulling the wax out of my pen. But anyway, DP Crazy Lady, I was telling you about this little tray that I have right here. This is actually one that I bought from Craftably whenever they paired up with the Bella Arte Nicole trays, I believe. And it says, man, my lighting in here is terrible today. I don't know why it's so bad, but anyway, let's see if I can get this. See how it says Craftably on it? I actually bought this whenever they had their store in Texas. I used to go up to their store in Texas about once a year. They did have to close that store down, but I loved going up there. And I always ended up walking out of that place with 3 or 4 paintings, which was a bad thing, but I only went there once a year. So I did get this one from there. I do like this tray, but I normally keep it down at the shop just so that I would have a tray. And the other day I was working on a painting down there and just picked it up and put it in with my stuff, not realizing it. So we are going to do this little section now, and as you can see, it's got a bunch of color blocking. Just one moment, I'm going to pause this for a second so that I can go and turn on some lights in here, see if I can get this to look a little bit less dark. Just one moment. Okay, so hopefully that helped a little bit. It does look a little bit brighter. So it's just been a pretty busy week for me, long week. I've got some, and my painting that I was working on, the drills were a little trashy, so I went ahead and put my extra drills in my little bottle here, which once again, it's not very bright, but anyway, if they were just really, really staticky, and I didn't feel like getting all the dryer sheets and trying to put them away and all that, so that one just got put in my little jar. Okay, F. Now this one, this little square has a lot of color blocking on it. So we are going to use a 4-placer on this. I do better at using the 4-placer whenever it is round drills. Square drills I don't normally do that good on, but I can normally do round drills, and whenever I do multi-place, like this one, I have the canvas sideways, but I can only place them going up and down so that, like this, because if I do it the other way, if I turn it and do it sideways, I normally get them crooked. Don't really know why, but that is just what happens with me. But last week at work, I don't know what was going on, but we had some, I will say that 90% of my drivers that I get that come into are fine. No issues or anything, but then there are some that you ask them all the questions, that the safety questions, make sure they're disconnected and all that. They'll tell you yes, and then they'll say, "What door was I supposed to go to?" This weekend I had so many of those drivers. And don't get me wrong, my job isn't that bad. Um, it can get a little hectic at times, but it's not that bad. But hopefully this weekend will be a lot better. I'm expecting it to be a little busy tomorrow and maybe Sunday, and then Monday I'm betting it'll be pretty dead. Just because it's the holiday. I do work the holidays if they happen to fall on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. And we don't really get a different pay rate for that, but for every hour that we work, we get a certain amount of PTO, which is paid time off, that we can take at any other time. So it works out in the end. Um, or that we can take it at time whenever we schedule it. But anyway, it was just a rough weekend this weekend. As far as normally, I don't have that big of a problem with that, but this weekend there was a lot of it. Okay, let's see. Anyway, I don't think that this painting is going to take me very long to complete. And we are already at 28 minutes. And I haven't really told y'all much of anything. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. But first, I'm going to tell you, I will try to let you know how it goes whenever my daughter gives the therapist his painting. See if he liked it and all that. Hopefully he will. And then I will try my hardest to get my DAC stash video 2 up so that y'all can try to help me decide which one of these 2 paintings that I need to do for Hoya Bellas. And they're both these darker paintings, but I'm not sure which one I want to do. They are both very, very, very pretty. And I love both of them, and I believe both of them are sold out. They're not in stock on Diamond Art Club. They might bring them back, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I will see you next time. Everybody take care. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Bye.